Good afternoon. My name is Ms. Boswell, and today we will be going over poetry and the different forms that it is. Today's particular lesson is on concrete poetry. Can anybody tell me what concrete poetry is? That's one way of putting it. We will be watching a short video posted below of what some other opinions are of concrete poetry. And then after the video has been watched, I will ask, so does anyone have any questions about what the video was about or any comments? That is an excellent observation. What kind of shape would you like to create into a poem? And here's an example of a shape poem. I have here a gingerbread man, if I can get it. A gingerbread man. And it says, warm, chewy gingerbread man, made in some oven while lying in a pan. People are waiting to eat his hand. Why is it they will mostly nibble on his limbs, leaving him, if he could, pondering, wondering just what he had done to them? This punishment is a bit harsh, it seems, only just for giving them, oh, such tasty dreams. Children are all begging, they want to taste too. Be sure there's enough if it's the last thing you do. More awaiting out them fast. Although we try, I'm pretty sure they're not going to last. Does anyone know what type of poem we are learning about? Going back into the lesson. I have another video from YouTube that I found that's about a 55-second video that I will show after that. For this is during the procedures, activities, and explanations. And then I'll ask, does anyone have any questions so far about what we're learning today? Anyone know what they want to write about? If a student raises their hand, I can ask them what they believe they should write about. Some students may say a butterfly, a cat, a tree, a hand. There's many possibilities with that. And those are amazing choices. And then I'll ask them if they're ready to get started. For the explicit instructions, I will have them go back to their desk and working in groups of 2 or 3, depending on how many kids there are in the class, to discuss the ideas of what they want their personal shape poem to be. And I warn them that they won't have a lot of time to work in the groups before working on their own. They will write their ideas down on an index card. For modeling, I'll show them my own index card, which I do not have with me right now, unfortunately. And then they will go back to their desk and they will turn their attention to the board, in which we will be creating a shape poem together. I will be using an Easter egg template, which you can find on Google, in order to write a Easter shape poem. First, I ask what topic they think we should use. Of course, we go back to the bird, a tree, a flower, an animal. So then I ask them if they want to do a bunny or if they want to do an Easter egg, because Easter was right around the corner when this lesson was written. And the photo will be blown up on a projector onto the whiteboard or onto the wall, in which I won't actually write on the wall. But for the guided practice, the students will be participating in helping me create the Easter egg template or bunny, whatever one we choose. For independent practice, I will be passing out a piece of construction paper or a template like the Easter egg or bunny one. And they were first to put their name on it, which is the most important thing, I believe. And then they will be writing their own ideas into their shape poem or their own template, whichever the case may be. I would find it very useful to have different templates prepared, different animals, shapes, shapes, animals, plants, etc. And then for the assessment, their assessment themselves would be whether or not they can define what a concrete or shape poem is by the end of the lesson, as well as how they do on their own written version of it. And then for the differentiation, was the different templates instead of them having to actually draw the picture. And for the closure, I will make sure the students come to me individually, or it can also be done as a group activity, to explain their poems to me, as well as why they picked their topic. Then I'll answer any other questions they may have or concerns they have regarding the topic. And that is my lesson plan. Thank you.